Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki here and thank you for watching. Now I have a new little project that I am going to be including in my creative journal. If you've watched my previous flip throughs from last year, my memory keeping / creative journal, I ended up with a lot of pages left over as I don't use a page per day. So I did decide that I needed to find some other projects. So what I'm just showing you here is week 1, and I am about to glue down week 2, and the project is called 52 Weeks of Me, and I will put all the details down below of how you can participate. It's only week 2, easy to catch up on, and they did say it was suggested that you use a separate book and do, one entry per week with the list of prompts that are available. But I decided not to do it in a separate book. I thought it would be an absolutely super duper project to include in my creative journal. I will probably be doing most of them in a collage form, but I don't know yet. I haven't sort of really looked in advance at what the prompts are, so we'll wait and see what happens. So what I'm doing here, when I harvest magazines, if you're into harvesting magazines, you cut out all the pretty pictures, possibly some words, and then you put the rest into the recycle bin. What I do is I go through magazines, but I also cut out little blocks of colour. All of these are usually from backgrounds, so it's probably an advert of something, and they've used a pink background. Needless to say, the prompt for this week, or week 2, is colours. So what am I doing? I am laying down my favourite colour schemes, and that is all shades of pink, and you'll see what the next one is when we head to the bottom of the page. So what I do, I cut out little bits of colour. So some of these things might actually be a curtain or a rug or some colour that was painted on a wall. So Better Homes and Gardens, I find I get a lot of my little colour blocks from there. And I love using magazines for this because the paper's quite thin. It's great for layering in a project like my book that I'm doing here. I find if you use scrapbook paper, especially good quality scrapbook paper, it's quite thick and it just makes things very, very chunky. So as you can see, some of these scraps are quite tiny, but they work perfectly for what I was trying to achieve here. So as you can see, you can probably already see at the top of the screen there, I'm going to head south now, and the colours I'm using down here will start sort of off in blue and work their way across through aquas and teals and that sort of thing. These are my 2 absolute favourite colours, or colour ranges, I should say, because I think I love baby pink, the softest pastels, but I'm also an absolute super duper fan of fuchsia. So that's why I thought I'll include all sorts of pinks in it. And the same down here. I love the ocean, and I love all the jades and aquas and teals. I just adore them. So I had no trouble going through my stash. And here I am just simply gluing down. Even though these, unfortunately, a lot of magazines these days are done on glossy paper, I find when you're doing a project like this, beware of low-flying glue rolling away almost off my desk there. Thankfully, there was a tub of pens in its way. Otherwise, I would have been in big trouble. But yeah, I'm not wrapped in the glossiness. I would prefer it if all magazines were matte. But if you look, for a project like this, it doesn't matter. So this project was put together by Maiden Mojave, and I will put her Instagram link down below so that if you want to participate, you can sign up for a newsletter where she will send you the prompts. I think she sends you 3 months at a time. She also has a paid version which gives you more, but I haven't actually had time to sit down and figure out what that actually entails. But it's easy. If you just type in the hashtag 52 weeks of me and go and have a look on Instagram, you'll see plenty of other people that are participating, and they will include the list of what the current ones are. But as I said, I haven't looked in advance. I don't even know what next week prompt is. So what I've been doing here so far, I mean, I know this new year is only 2 weeks in. I'm at the moment using 3 pages per week to do my general memory keeping. And so then what I'm doing, I will, on the 4th page, I will do my 52 weeks of the year prompt. But that's why I'm not doing it until the very end of the week, so that just in case I need an extra page for my memory keeping for whatever reason, I might find something extra I want to glue in. I want to make sure that I do this prompt at the end of that week. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I just stamped out the prompt and the project, and that's it. We're all done. Hope you enjoyed that. Might be a project that would be perfect for you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so.